This episode is brought to you by our small biz shopping directory and the Shop 1 in 5 pledge. We believe that when you purchase from a small online or offline business, your dollar goes further. We're inviting you to shop the directory and take the Shop 1 in 5 pledge with us. It's a commitment to make 1 in 5 of your purchases from a small business, online or offline. It's a way to make an impact together where and when it matters most. Because the truth is, our purchasing power matters now more than ever.
When you buy from the directory, you're buying from a real person. Our goal is to shine a spotlight on small product businesses and buy from each other. Here's what you can do to make an impact. 1, take the pledge. Make the commitment to shop 1 in 5 of your purchases through small businesses.
2, shop the directory. Don't know where to find small businesses online? We created the Small Biz Shopping Directory to make it easy to support, shop, and share small businesses.
3, share the directory. Imagine if each of us told 3 to 4 people to shop the Small Biz Shopping Directory. It would be incredible and life-changing to so many small businesses. Tell your friends, family, and social network.
You can take the pledge at shop1in5.com and shop the directory at theproductboss.com/shop now. Don't worry, all the direct links in this episode will be linked in the show notes.
Welcome to the Product Boss Podcast, where we help product-based businesses grow their sales and improve their strategies.
Hey everyone, I want to introduce you to my co-host and biz bestie, Minna an Amazon guru that has built a multi-6-figure product-based business.
And introducing the other half of the Product Boss, Jacqueline Snyder. She has helped launch and grow over 500 fashion apparel and accessory brands, even one of her own.
And together, we share our inventory of secret weapons that will help you dig deep and do the work it takes.
Are you ready? Let's build together.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Product Boss Podcast. I'm your host, Jacqueline Snyder, with my awesome co-host, Minna. Hey, Minna.
Hey, Jacqueline.
All right. So the holidays are quickly approaching and we want to support you through that. So today we're going to talk about the secret to getting customers excited before your holiday promotions. And friends, it's not too late. We're going to talk about it. We've got a couple of weeks left. And plus, this is the holiday season. It's gift giving time. So let's get into the secrets of getting your customers excited before your holiday promotions.
Right. This is when you're shifting it into high gear. Right? Shift it into high gear. So let's start with the first one, Jacqueline. What is number one secret to getting them excited?
Right. So the very first thing we need you to do, if you haven't done this already, is create your offer. So what are you offering? What are you selling? What is your promotion or your deal? So once you create your offer, this is also going to include you figuring out the date that you're going to create this offer for and what product you are going to sell. So whether it is a promotion, a sale, a feature, whatever it is, you need to know your offer, your date, and the product.
Right. I love this as a first step because it makes the rest crystal clear. When people ask you questions, hey, when are you going to have your sale? You know how to answer them. Oh, what are you selling? Oh, here's what I sell. So it just gives that bit of clarity to what your promotion is going to have, and it makes it easier for you. That's what I really like about it. It makes it very easy for you to understand as well.
Yeah. And we don't want you flying by the seat of your pants this year. You know, that's why we had Rock Your Holiday promotions earlier, basically at the end of the summer where we were helping people build out their promotions. It's a free challenge that we offer every year. But that's why we had you think about it that far back. So no worries, friends, if you weren't a part of that. We're talking about it now. We want you to step into this busy time of year knowing, right? Let's just plan that out. So when are you going to have the sale? Is it going to be starting on Thanksgiving? Is it going to be Black Friday? Is it going to be the Cyber 5, which is the whole weekend? Is it going to be a month-long sale? So think about that. Then think about, am I putting everything on sale? All my products? Is it my best seller? Is it a certain category? What's going on sale? And what's the discount? Are you offering a discount? Is it a feature? Is it a bundle? Is it, free shipping? What is that offer?
Mm-hmm. And so just first and foremost, start with the one offer, right? So I think where everybody starts to get a little overwhelmed is when they're thinking, oh, I'm going to have 12 different sales for 12 different days. Just start with the one offer and then you can move on from there.
Keep it simple, seller. You will hear that as in your head. So, number two, right? The second thing that we want you to do here is we want you to build anticipation, create the hype around your sale or your promotion or your offer.
Mm-hmm. So, Jacqueline, I am so excited about this holiday season.
What are you excited about, Minna?
Well, that was just an example of me building the anticipation right there.
And that's me as
I
your
don't
customer
even
being like, tell me more.
exactly. Because even those words of how you phrase something and you put the energy behind it, the excitement behind your voice, and helping them build their own anticipation about it, that is in how you show up and how you speak about your product and what's going to be coming up.
Hey guys, we have something really exciting coming to you this holiday season. It is so
You almost tricked me.
exciting.
I was like, what? What's happening?
She's like, oh no, you're launching something else. Well, we do have, and we did this, right? So the small biz shopping directory, right? We have
Mm-hmm.
something coming. It is so exciting. Or when we launched our, shop 1 in 5 pledge, we
Mm-hmm.
talked about that for a couple of weeks. We're like, should we talk about it? Well, not yet. We're going to tell you next week. It is so amazing. It's so incredible. We're so excited.
That was genuine anticipation, even from us, because we were building it out. It was very exciting. So, all of it put together is a way for you to really create the anticipation by feeling it yourself, but also leading into it very much so, too.
Right. So let's talk about some ways in which you can build anticipation. So I'm just going to set this up for you. It's a couple weeks before the Black Friday, or we call it the Cyber Five, which are Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Small Business Saturday. Sunday is just typically sales, and Monday is Cyber Monday. So that's
Mm-hmm.
5 days. It can continue past that, but we're just going to talk about the Cyber Five in case you don't know what those are. So let's say you're deciding to do a sale for the Cyber Five, right? It starts Thanksgiving Eve, or maybe it starts on Black Friday. Right now, with your customers, you are going to build that anticipation. We have something exciting coming for you, or the holidays are upon us, or Black Friday, because you will have already known what your offer is and what the dates are. You don't have to
Mm-hmm.
necessarily tell them we're going to give you 20% off the site, right? We don't have to tell them anything specific, but we can talk about it. You can show yourself making stuff behind the scenes. So excited for the holiday collection, right? You can show
Mm-hmm.
yourself shipping a ton of stuff. You can just start the behind the scenes part, the talking about it and saying that you're excited. Just that is the anticipation and the hype.
Right. Even when somebody places an order now, let's say your behind the scenes photo or behind the scenes video or photo is how you package it up, right? Putting on the masking tape, putting it into the USPS box. Even a lot of people are showing how they package it, because sometimes when you package for the holiday season, it is a bit different. You use, let's say, red or wintry tissue paper. You use twine that's a bit different, or you have a holiday sticker that's in there, or a specific insert. It lets people inside your process without going into the process of your making. A lot of times people don't want to show them making their products, or they aren't actually making it in real time, but they are shipping. So it's a different type of behind the scenes. That's a different process.
Yeah. Even if you just show a bunch, we have someone who just got how many pallets worth of boxes sent to her of her products. And she just took a picture and showed all of the boxes of all of the product that she's about to release for the holidays, right? We, as her customers, are anticipating and being like, what is inside the boxes? Because we don't
Uh-huh.
know what her next collection is or what it's going to look like until she releases it. So whether you're sharing exactly what it is, whether you're showing the product, or maybe you're saying, I've got this, I know we said we weren't going to talk about candles. What's a new product we're
Let's
going to
do a
talk about
tea
all the time?
company. Oh, actually, I have one that I thought was pretty genius. So she's not in our community, but I saw this woman who hand letters the signage, like the home signage and things like that, that's so popular right now. And she's like, these babies are going out this week. And she had them all over her couches and tables. Now, it wasn't many, because I ended up counting and I was like, oh, there's actually only 9 right here. But the look of it when it was, displayed across her couches and on the tables felt like a lot, It felt like it was going out to these people that she was super excited about, getting them their package, and that she had put some thought behind it. Like she was shouting out like, oh, this one's going to go to Colorado, for example. Right.
Right. So it's that anticipation, it's the hype. Talk about it ahead of time and share the behind the scenes. So the next thing I'm going to talk to you about as you're thinking about how do you get your customers excited before holiday promotions is, this is so easy, but so many of you forget it or don't know to do it. We want you to tell people about it.
Tell them about it. So simple. And then you tell them again.
And you keep telling them.
You tell them again. And then you tell them again. Right?
You listen to this podcast, you hear us talk about certain things over and over and over. People may be ready to take action today, or they may not be ready to take action, and they will. But they used to say in advertising, it took 7 points, right, to get somebody to make a decision. Now we're inundated by so much information from so many different places. It's probably a lot more than that. And you also assume that everybody sees you, right? Just because you have, I'm just going to say, because you have 1,000 followers on Instagram, do you think all 1,000 people have seen you post the one thing that you posted?
They have
absolutely not.
Not even close. But even if I'm a raving fan of a brand and they come up with an offer, let's say, right? Even if I sell the same thing and it should actually be the same offer. So we get this question a lot. Make sure you're sharing it and you're letting people know about it on Facebook, on Instagram, on your website. So it's the same offer that you have everywhere, because as you're letting them know and letting them know again, you're reinforcing that for them. Right? So that's the touch points that Jacqueline is talking about. So then they are not confused on what they need to do.
Right. And going a little deeper into that one, because we've had a lot of conversations in our community about this, is what we're saying is it does not have to be a different offer per platform. You don't have to put jewelry on sale on Facebook and, t-shirts on sale on Instagram. It can be the same thing, because you will cause confusion, because your true raving fans might be following you on all places, but it's also going to cause internal confusion. What are you promoting? If you have one thing to sell the heck out of, you know what you need to sell, how to sell it. You can stay really focused on your messaging. It's customer confusion. What do they say? A confused customer doesn't buy.
Yep, for sure. Right. Confused anybody doesn't do anything, because
they just stop.
They stop, right? If you're confused about anything, most of us will be like, "Ooh, I'm confused. I'm just going to, jump ship here." Right. Because I'm confused.
So when we say we want you to tell people about it and keep telling people about it, what we want you to do is we want you to tell them about it. So you're going to build that anticipation. You're going to tell them, Black Friday, Cyber 5 is coming. It's coming. We're so excited. And you're going to tell them, this is how you can get updates from me to know. So we want you to tell them where it is, when it is, and how they're going to do it, how they're going to buy from you. So we're not saying you have to tell them right now, join us, 2 weeks from now for 20% off the site. Just tell them our biggest sale of the year is coming. Black Friday is coming, right? Do you want to know when it drops? Make sure not to miss out. Join our email list. Make sure not to miss out. Follow us on Instagram. Make sure not to miss out. Give them a call to action to stay connected with you. And when you do that, my friends, you continue to remind them about it.
Right. You must remind them. And this is, one of the questions when we actually, small biz shopping directories, somebody had asked us the question, should I share it today or should I wait? And the answer to that was, you should share it always, right? Share it today, share it tomorrow, share it Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You could share it every day. That's the same thing with your offer, right? You want to share it over and over and over again, and then remind them of it, because odds are they're not constantly thinking about it all the time.
Right. So we see some of our most successful students and masterminders are the ones that lean into what they know sells, and they continuously sell that. They show up and they explain the product. They say, this is what it's like. They show it. They show you behind the scenes. You know that you can come to them for those products because you know them for it. They'll tell you about the shipping of it. They'll tell you when their shipping dates are going to, stop. They're going to tell you when there's sales. They're going to tell you when they sell out. But they continuously show up and they tell you the same thing over and over and over. So while I know a lot of you feel like, well, they don't want to keep hearing the same thing. If you think about 1,000 people following you, and the algorithm only maybe at max showing 4% of the people following you. What is that? Is that 40 people of 1,000?
Yes, I believe so. It is. 4% is 40.
Yes. Okay, good. Calculator. So you're really smart, I promise. So let's say 40 people of your 1,000 people are ever going to see what you post on social. Let's just put that out there. Okay. All right. Now you've got 40 people. Now that 40 people are not always online at the exact same time. They're not always engaging at the same time. So let's say every time you post, there's 40 people there. Maybe there's crossover of a certain amount of people, but then there might be a few new people. There might be 10 people that weren't on yesterday when you posted, but they're on today. So you're going to slowly start to collect more people to see you the more you show up. When you send emails, how many of you have received emails from us, but then actually get another email from us reminding you of something and you go, wait, I never saw that first email, right? Mm-hmm. You may open one email and not the other. That's okay too. That's why we do send a lot of emails. That's why people send emails, because the open rates are different. We're all busy. So we just want you to think about this as we ask you to tell people about it. Don't be afraid. If they leave, if they don't want to hear it, then they're not your customer to start with, or they are and they're just not ready and they'll come back when they are.
Right. No just means not right now a lot of times, or not right now that I'm going to buy. You still have brand awareness. Anytime that somebody hears you talking about something, think of it as a little indent into, what their thought process is of your brand. And a lot of times it will take a lot of those touches before they will buy from you. If it's something that you haven't hit on the right perfect timing for them, you have to keep telling them. Another good way to do this is to remind them. And I love that Jacqueline said that a lot of people will just keep selling the same thing because it's so clear, right? They talk about their frequently asked questions. They talk about the details, the shipping rates, whatever it is. But they also have a pocket of stories to tell them, right? Like they can pull that customer story right out of their pocket and share it. This person bought this tea for their grandma because she's from England and she loves Earl Grey. This person bought this piece of jewelry for his wife because she had a baby in 2020 and it was really scary for her. This person bought this candle because it reminds her of when she was little and her grandma used to smell like sandalwood, right? So those are things that come with.
Did your grandma smell like sandalwood?
Well, a little bit. It's like, okay. I couldn't think of something, okay?
I was going to say like give gardenia. If your grandma maybe was a hippie.
I couldn't think of like something that wasn't like lavender or something. But you get the idea that as you start talking about something, you will never run out of material to pull out of your pocket when you just defer to why people buy it from you in other circumstances.
Absolutely. So as we roll into the holiday season, we want you to just keep this in mind. It's super simple. We say keep it simple, seller. Okay. But just remember, build anticipation, create the hype. You guys, we have something really exciting coming for you.
We really don't tell you. I'm like concerned that we're going to confuse them.
But if they felt excited. And I'll tell you what's exciting. We have the small business shopping directory. Yeah. You can shop from 15 different categories and support small businesses, right? That shop 1 in 5 pledge.
We'll be forever excited about that.
It is so exciting. Make sure to check it out. How do you want to so here, I'm going to go through it with you, right?
Okay.
We have this coming. It's amazing, right? We were telling you about it. Now, the offer is that we're going to share with you almost 600 different small businesses, over 15 categories that you can shop from to support small businesses, as well as getting amazing, amazing things for the holidays, right? It's live. We already told you when it was dropping. It's live. You can go there now, theproductboss.com/shop now. But if you want to stay up to date on all the things that are exciting with the small business shopping directory and the shop 1 in 5 pledge, make sure to follow us on Instagram at shop1in5 and join our email list on the Product Boss, and we will keep you updated. And guess what, friends? Next episode, we're going to talk about the Small Biz Shopping Directory again, and then we'll talk about it again.
Forever.
Until it's done.
So I really like Jacqueline's example there, right? So if we were to put it under a microscope, it would be she let you know where, she let you know when. So where is at our website, right? theproductboss.com/shop now, or she was actually telling you, look, check out our website, and she was telling you when is right now because the holidays are coming up. And then they actually know what to do. You all know actually what to do. Oh, Shop Small Biz Directory. We also, in giving this example, will let you know that Jacqueline's mother-in-law is taking the pledge and is going to shop from small businesses because she never knew where to shop for small businesses. This is something really helpful for her because she never knew how to find small businesses. See, right there is a way of us talking about it, reinforcing it, talking about it again, but in a different
story
way.
That you pulled out of your pocket.
Pulled out of my pocket. Like a sandalwood fragrance.
My mother-in-law is real famous now that I'm staying at her house. And guess what? My mom is listed on the Small Business Directory too. So another story could be support small businesses like Jacqueline's mom, because she has been working my entire life to make things and sell them. And she sells on Etsy.
You would not be an entrepreneur in the creative sphere if it wasn't for your mom. That's for sure.
It's true. So I'm going to hype her. It's Happy Nest Designs, and it is on our handbags section, our handbags category. But that's another story, right? Like supporting small businesses where I had a mother that was raising 5 kids who dreamt of having her own business, but was raising 5 children instead. And so now when her kids are all grown, she's trying to grow her own business and do the art and the creative that she loves. So that's another story that we can pull out. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I broke down your microscope section with another story.
But I just wanted to show that they can keep talking about it. In this case, they can talk about the people that are buying it, the reasons that they're buying it, the reason why they like this candle fragrance over that candle fragrance, why they drink this tea for this occasion versus that tea, why they, go for this bundle versus this, whatever gift bag set or something. So reasons why people buy, and you're just telling the story of it in a way that they can be like, oh, I would totally get that for my sister-in-law. She is a vegetarian and it's always hard for her to buy. And this person just showed us this spice rub that could go on vegetables. I had no idea.
So as you all venture into this holiday season, we're really excited for you. We cannot wait to follow along on social and hear updates from all of you. So we're excited for you to let your customers know. We are your customers too, because we will be shopping from small businesses. So make sure to create that hype, to talk about it, to tell people and let people know how they can buy with that offer, because Minna and I may be one of your customers in the future.
Mm-hmm. We will be right there and listening in on you bringing the excitement.
Right. Thanks, friends.
One last thing before we go. We created this podcast as a reminder you are not alone. Growing a product business is hard, and we want to help you through it. So thank you so much for listening. We truly appreciate it.
And we want to give a special shout out to those of you that have left a review. Thank you. Thank you. These 5-star reviews really mean so much to us, and we read every single one of them, including this one from AHoff82. If you aren't listening, you should, is the title. These ladies are legit. With the onset of COVID, I knew I had to do something to keep my business going. I saw their year of content on Facebook and thought, it's worth a shot. I then started listening to their podcast. It's my go-to. These ladies have given me the balls to step out of my comfort zone, and I am seeing results like never before. I am showing up, and it feels good. Ladies, I can't thank you enough. I'm going on a local podcast soon. Eek. And Minna, you bet I'm taking my whiskey. So good.
Oh my God. So good. I love this review.
I wish I knew who you were. So just send us a message so we know.
Yes. We will cheer you on. And yes, take your whiskey if you need to.
And good luck on that podcast. If you're on it, share it with us. We'd love to share with our community. So you all know that we love reading these, obviously. And these really help us reach more people and help more small businesses, which is our ultimate mission, especially right now in 2020. So thank you to all of you that have left a 5-star review. And thank you to those that are going to leave one in the future.
This episode is over, but it doesn't have to end. Head over to our Facebook group, search for the Product Boss Biz Community, or the link is also in the show notes. Come connect with other product bosses just like you. We'll see you in there.